Another beautiful day for down at the range. Not really, it's pouring cats and dogs, but the rain seems to have subsided for a little bit. And what a great opportunity to test fire my latest purchase, which is a 457CZ in 22LR. I purchased, as you can see, with the size of the barrel there, the Varmint version, and I am actually purchased this rifle because it's left-hand. It's going to be the second rifle I own in left-hand. Even though I'm a left-handed shooter, most of mine are right-handed. And I'm looking forward to seeing if it hopefully shoots anywhere as good as my Mark II Savage, which is pretty much a hole-in-hole gun after I tweaked it. Now, this is straight from the factory. I haven't played with anything. Going to try and put a score on the board, and then I have a ton of ammo to test, let me tell you. Now, talk about a selection of ammo to test. Check that out. So, once I get a score on the board, we'll see how these things fire. So far, I'm actually impressed. I have to say this, but I'm pretty impressed for something that's quite new. Never been fired before. So let's go through with the beginning here. I'm just gonna sift through my pockets and bring out the ammo. Now, the very first three groups that I shot out of this rifle was the CZ 1070 feet per second, the standards. Everyone keeps these at some stage because if you need one bullet that will do most of your guns, this is probably it. And as you can see, just under an inch group there, same there. You know, everything's a cluster, which is a really good sign. But the most promising sign was the yellow SKs here. Look at that. First time shooting it out of this rifle, and it's a very tight cluster there. It's not quite hole-in-hole, but it's very impressive. And at this stage, if I was to stop the testing here, that's what I'd go with. Which, funny enough, it's exactly the same bullet my Savage likes, the Mark II. Now, the Norma, not so good, not too bad. It's not terrible. One shot slightly out, that brought it to just under an inch still, but you know, one little fly there, not too terrible. So let's keep testing. The testing continues. Sorry about the background noise, but I am at a pistol club, so it is what it is. Now, not a bad little group over there. High velocity Ellie. Actually very surprised with that. They actually shot okay, so I'd like to see them at 100 meters and see what they do. On the right over here, we've got the green sports, which is a slightly heavier, 2 grain. Yeah, that were like a 38. These are 40 grain sports for over there. Not that good a group, but you know, not, but still, yeah, I would. They're obviously eliminated straight away. In the middle there, a very nice group from the black match, but no, considering that the yellow SK is a similar size group at $38.50, no, they're eliminated. But yeah, a very good group. Over here, you can see we've blown out, and probably no surprise, 40 grain Varmint copper from Hornady, so eliminated. And down over here, the geckos. First two shots were really good, and I thought, oh, we might have another good one here, but then it just started blowing away the more I shot, and yeah, so eliminated. And we're starting to see a few winners here. So time for a speed test. First set will be the high velocity Ellie. Let's see how they go. Just above the sound barrier there at 1209. Way over there, 1247. 1251. Keeps increasing by a little bit. Yep. back down again, and I believe that was the, no, we've got one more. Shot number 5 is 1242. So now we're going to test the yellow SK. And that's what I want to see. I would have, yeah, that's pretty much recorded. It seems a lot more consistent, doesn't it? Shot number 4. Kept doing the same. And final shot at 1077. And the final tests of the day. On the top left there, we've got the Aquila hollow point, 38 grain, equivalent to the Alley white high velocity, but the 38 grain is where the similarity stops. That group is massive. So in the bin for these. Now, I did test these subsonics, and it's actually quite scary. I aimed up here, and one clip here, one clip there, one there, one there. It's actually quite sad. So they're actually useless. In the bin they go. So in the end, I ended up testing their match version of ammo. And the first 2 shots were hole in, I thought, oh, we've got a winner. And then it was pear-shaped from there, and that was all she wrote. So then I thought I'd do a 3-shot group of the high velocity Ellie again. Here, for those that don't know which one I'm talking about, that's them there, the right way around. Nice little group there, but the clear winner, I'm sorry to say, is the black SK, the yellow, the standard plus SKs. Yep, the group was as good as the match group that we saw before in the Alley black match, but for double the price. Yeah, for the minute difference, and I would say that it was almost identical. I would say that definitely the standard plus for me, definitely the go. My final opinion on the CZ457. I like it. I'm actually very happy with it. The trigger from factory is good. It feels nice. Yes, you could take this gun and go rabbiting or whatever you want to do, or sit at your local range and plink away. It's okay for that. Does it need to be adjusted? Absolutely. It does have 3 adjustments in it. One is travel and all sorts of stuff. Yes, I will be playing with that, and I will get that down, and I believe it'll help the gun immensely. Which was better, my Mark II Savage or the CZ? Look, the Mark II is an amazing gun for what it is. For $5.99, you cannot go wrong. I mean, this thing is literally just over double that. But is it worth it, quality-wise? Absolutely. You cannot fault the quality of this gun. It feels great, bolt feels great, everything feels great. And it's shooting great now, just straight off the bat. Is it going to shoot better? I absolutely guarantee it will, because with a little bit of fine-tuning of this trigger, I'll get that to hole in hole as well. So overall, I'm very happy. It's been a good choice, and I'm actually going to look forward now to doing a barrel change and see how that goes one day. Anyway, see you on the next video.